Howdy, my name is Jay Shore. I'll be your guide this summer on chemistry. On the front page, we have my contact information. In blue is my email address. I have set up office hours Monday through Thursday, 10 to 10:30, using this Zoom address. If this time doesn't work for you, please let me know. We can set an alternate time. Below this is a brief introduction in the course. Tells you the recommended materials and the required materials. If we go over here, we see the syllabus. Now, the syllabus is kind of a contract between each other, and so please make sure you read the syllabus. Again, it has the office hours. This is a asynchronous online course, so there is no class time. If you scroll here, you'll see how the grades are determined, and so we're using 90, 80, 70, 60 for cutoffs. There's 3 exams, 54% for those for your grade. The final exam is 26% of your grade. The video questions will be 10%, and so I want you to watch some videos, and embedded inside the videos are questions, and those will compose 10% of your grade. And then after watching the video, there's a lecture assignment, and that will be 10% of your grade. The exams are scheduled here, and they're all on D2L. You have to use Lockdown Browser, and there's proctoring, and so you do need a web camera for your exams. If you scroll to the very bottom of the syllabus, you'll see each topic laid out and when it's due. And so, for instance, June 6th, the lecture assignment for transition temperatures is due. And again, before you do the lecture assignment, you have to do the video. And again, in most of the videos, there are questions, but not all of the videos. Now here on this link is the textbook, and so it's an open source textbook. It's kind of cool. You can actually get a PDF version of it, an app version. You can even order a print copy. And so when we say chapter 3, it corresponds to this textbook. It's a very good textbook. I would use the videos first, the lecture slides, and use the textbook mostly as reference. Now on D2L, most of the stuff is on content or under content. And so if you go on slides, click on this link. And so you'll see the lecture slides for chapter 12, for instance. And so they're pretty full. And so please use them as a resource. Again, the videos are also a very good resource. Here's the video lectures. And so if you click on the blue, you'll come up with a video. And again, watch the video, and there should be questions embedded. Now, there's not going to be questions embedded in all the videos, but in most of the videos. And again, you have to do the video before you can do the lecture assignment. Now, we also have worksheets. Now, you do not need to turn in the worksheets, but they're there to give you practice and help you understand the material. Now, if you look at the worksheets, some of the worksheets all the worksheets will have this page as the front page, and so you may need this page when you do the lecture assignment. Some of the worksheets will also have another table that you may need for the lecture assignment. And so when you do, say, the lecture assignments for chapter 17, please make sure you have this chapter 17 worksheet, or at least the front pages for the chapter 17 worksheet. There's also practice exams to give you practice and help you prepare for the exams. And so there's 2 versions for each practice exam. The practice exams are longer than the actual exams, probably at least twice. For the actual exams, are typically 25 questions. For a practice exam, it can be 50, 60 questions. The final exam is longer than the regular exams. And so there's also periodic tables. The periodic table is probably one of the most useful tools a chemist has. And so this one's colored based on metal versus non-metal. So the reds are the metal, blue are the non-metals, and yellow are the metalloids. Common ions. This is based on common oxidation states. And then on the bottom is a link to some movies. I apologize, the labels are a little bit off, but some of them are kind of interesting. They're all just YouTube videos that I found interesting in the past. And so most of the stuff for D2L is under content. Now, if you go to assessment, that's where you'll find the lecture assignments and the exams. And you'll also find that when they're available and when they're due. And again, before you do, say, lecture assignment for Chapter 12, Lecture 3, you have to make sure you watch the video, Chapter 12, Lecture 3, and you answer the corresponding questions. It will not let you open the lecture assignment until you've taken care of the video. Now, I've also set up discussions for each of the lectures. And so if while watching the video you have a question, say on Lecture 1 for entropy, you can go here, you can start a new thread, and you can describe your question, and I'll try to answer that. I think the discussion is helpful because then multiple people, everyone can see the questions. I should mention that you can post anonymously in here. But if you have questions, please do let me know either via email or using the discussion. Now, again, I mentioned I set up office hours, and so if you go to Zoom under communications, that's how you can get to the Zoom office hours. I hope that helps. Please let me know if you have any questions.